Yeay! Oh my god. Aku kaget tadi pas kebalik. Selamat malam, halo. By the way, ini tuh aku ngerasanya audio gamenya tuh besar sekali ya. Minta tolong kalau misalkan ternyata eh, emang terlalu besar, kasih tahu. Ini sebenarnya udah aku kecilin, atau misalkan jadinya terlalu kecil. Wait, let me just type it in chat. Please tell me if the audio is too loud or too small. Ya kan kayak tiba-tiba jeng 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 besar. Jadi kayaknya rada apa namanya hening gitu kan sedikit. Kita cek konfigurasinya dulu. Sebenarnya kayaknya kemarin aku udah kecilin sih suaranya. Enggak deng. I'm actually curious if this game has a voiceover. Text box opacity, auto mode, skip, stop, skip at choice. Auto set at choice. Every chapter. Let's do every chapter. Okay. Begin. Dari summary yang aku baca ceritanya aku ada itu orang amnesia yang terbangun di sebuah rumah gitu ya. Terus tiba-tiba kamu ketemu sama kayaknya mungkin cewek ini kali ya, si maidnya itu. Itu doang yang aku tahu. Kalau start. Blood, graphic violence, and other potential disturbing content. Wait, what was it? I think I used a content warning for one of the game I played, but I actually forgot what game is that. Is it Amnesia? There's a house. That sits beyond the dark dance woods. Takut ya. Like the world fading into view after a dream. An old mansion appears before you. Me? You? Without realizing it. You enter the house? You instinctively accept it as true. The event unfolding before you. The house lives in a perpetuity, an amalgam of myriad fates and generations. Bahasanya susah ya. No one knows who first said. The dimension was cursed. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh no, can I? I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute for a second, okay? Okay, sorry about that. Are we in the game? Okay. was looking down upon a corpse. My own corpse. I was afflicted with a great despair at the sight of it being dragged to the place of my crucifixion. My soul crumbled. Sepertinya aku menghalangi tulisannya ya. Bisa dikit. Gini ya. Semoga udah gak. And I was wholly extinguished. Indeed, I did once lose everything. However, as I faded into darkness everlasting, I had a voice calling out to me. And so, I vowed once more that no matter how long it may take, how great the obstacle that stands in my way, or what form you may assume, I shall come back for you, that I must return to that house. So I asked of him, please leave, until this mutilated body arrives there once more. This is so poetic. The consciousness wavering like a ship at sea was slowly drawn back to the surface. There. With each new breath, feeling gradually return to your fingers. Master. He could hear the pattering of rain from somewhere. Master? And the sound of crackling fire. Wake up, Master. Click, click, click. Wake up. Oh, when you came to, you were rocking back and forth in a rocking chair. The room was dimly lit. Aside from the flickering of the fireplace, there was no other illumination. No light shone through the closed windows. There was only pitter-patter of rain on the glass. It was as though the whole mansion had been enveloped in darkness. Oh, splendid. You're finally woken. Someone called out to you. You were about to search the room, but that turned out to be unnecessary. The source of the voice was crouching beside the chair, looking up at you with emerald eyes. Oh. Good morning, Master. Oh! Good morning. What is the matter? Are you still waking up? You seem rather drowsy. Come now, you must gather yourself. Though I am glad that you're here first. I've simply been waiting for so long for this moment. Tending to the mansion all by my lonesome, ensuring it was ready for your return, whenever that time might be. When I caught sight of you through the window, my heart fluttered. The time had finally arrived. You were perplexed. This woman, who looked like a maid, seemed to know you, but you had no memory of her. What kind of herbal tea would you like to start your day with? Mungkin aku pindah ke kanan aja kali ya. Okay, this is better. I have some wonderful chamomile leaves if you'd like. Or perhaps your tastes have changed since we last met. Tell me, master, what would you like? I beg your pardon. I allowed myself to get too excited. But I hope you will be sympathetic, master. I'm just utterly elated that I could see you again. The woman appeared to be genuinely delighted that you had woken, but she seemed to lack the energy typical of her age. Her age? Emang age-nya berapa? Or perhaps life was a more appropriate word than energy. Is he a living corpse? But the gloom extended beyond the maid. It seemed to encompass the entire mansion. The plaster walls illuminated by the fireplace and the rose engravings in the urban palace felt vaguely familiar. But the crushing sense of claustrophobia overpowered that familiarity. It seemed as though the house wasn't interested in accepting you just yet. Oh my, you do not know who I am? They not know who you are either. That is quite a predicament. If you cannot remember who you are, then who am I to serve? The woman's face was pale, almost as though seeing a faint chill ran down his spine. You are the master of this house. Though it would seem you have no memories of such. Quite a dilemma. If you know not who you are, then you are no different than a stranger to me, no? Or, indeed, you have returned. From where? But I cannot see. Then how about this? I am a servant of this mansion, and as such, I am familiar with the main incidents that have taken place here. I shall show you the history of this house, master. That will surely allow you to recall who you are. The freshly reckoned gears in your head began to turn as you mulled things over. The maid had called you the master of this house. But without a single mirror in the room, you had no way of sensing what you looked like. Unable to decide, you reflexively nod. Let's be off then. And Finland, I merely entreat you not to let go of my hand. Should you hold it tightly, you need not worry about being washed away by the waves of history. No matter what happens, you mustn't let go of my hand. Bulabat. Your hands in hers, you followed in the maid list through the hall. The air within the mansion was oppressive, as though a black miasma hovered within. The house was bleak and barren, hardly a trace of the color to be found. You came across an open window. Beyond it lay nothing but darkness. Neither sunlight nor moonlight could be seen. There were no chirping birds, no rustling grass, no signs of life at all. Everything that would normally give color to the world had vanished entirely. The only other presence was that of the maid. Following her lead, you proceeded through the mansion. After some time, you arrive at a double door. The glass within shattered. The door, once pure white, had long since faded into a dull grey. It appeared to lead to the back garden. You could hear children laughing on the other side. Though it is instead of you see it, a beautiful garden once lay beyond the stars. The owner of the time enjoyed gathering various species of flowers from all across the world. At its grandest, it seems every flower was in constant competition for the most majestic bloom. Would you like to see this wonderful era of splendor and prosperity? I very much hope it is still working, master. The maid opened the doors to the back garden. A sudden gust of wind rushes across your face, forcing you to close your eyes as you follow the maid out the doors. When you next opened your eyes, the world was no longer blanketed in shadows. Halo, selamat malam. Kok ceritanya lupa ingatan, terus aku sekarang lagi tur di rumah ini. 16.03. The mansion had an alluring air of beauty about it in that era. It was almost like something out of a fairy tale. This period of history could perhaps be described as a symphony of destruction, as cumbersome principles of old came crashing down. Freed from the day-to-day oppression of his antique precepts, the people seemed to hark back to the more poetic, expressive ways of old. They took this newly blossoming emotion in hand, and with them they wrote literature, painted portraits, composed theatre, and found love. Even the church, which had maintained authority throughout the Middle Ages, embraced the changing times, adopting the culture's flowering sense of aesthetic. War would break out not 20 years from then, blocking the ripened era from the tree of history. But that is now of concern to us now. At the time, it was still what people refer to as Golden Age, a period of furrow for all who were hearing. Tahun berapa tadi katanya? 16. Nggak kelihatan lagi. Wow, silau. Kayaknya di rumah itu mungkin banyak pintu gitu kali ya. Terus kayak setiap kali masuk ke satu pintu, kau bakal time travel ke waktu yang berbeda. Kayaknya gitu deh. 16.03. Oke, thank you. Now let's take a slight detour. No, we will not be changing locations. This is a tale about the mansion from the beginning to end. We will however be moving through time. Oh iya kan? Say, about 8 years into the past, a very wealthy family lived in the house then. The mother and father, brother and sister, all had distinctive beautiful flaxen hair. Sebentar, tapi ini bahasanya kayak agak susah ya. Aku ngerti flaxen apa dah. Suara game aku kecilin dikit ya. I was always enamored by their hair. By contrast, mine is the color of a wet crown. Oh, ini ngomong maidnya. See, there I am standing around looking rather a fool. I was happy back then, and that reason that I have not been afforded the opportunity to attend to such a beautiful home. So I put my heart into serving their family. Listen closely if you would. That soft fleeting sound that could only be a young girl singing. Can you hear it? Oh! La 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 la, la 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 la. The girl you see cheerfully picking crimson roses and singing like a songbird was called Nellie. Though young, she sang with elegance. Nellie was deeply fond of the house garden, and she would often spend her afternoon there. Gorgeous roses gathered from all across the world bloom into the garden. They were given the utmost care and even had their thorns removed. What? So, young Nellie would not hurt herself naturally. The light brown-haired girl carefully plucked petals from the roses, gathering them up as she sang. Apakah itu normal untuk orang yang miara bunga mawar itu dipotong-potongin gitu durinya? Ribet banget ya. Satu-satu harus dicopotin gitu durinya. Her voice was like music played by fairies. Nay, the sight of her was like an angel descent from heaven. Oh dear, please don't look at me like that. I admit, I was being rather fanciful. But what is a woman if not fanciful? Little bird, singing night and day. Aku gak bisa nyanyi. For your little birdie heart, sing your woes away. Pretty flowers all around little birds. And even when the sun comes up, oh, dearest Mel, I forgot what comes next. Are you listening? Oh, her brother? Nellie was, as a matter of fact, not the only visitor of the Rose Garden that day. She always came with her older brother Mel. The young siblings were inseparable. Mel adored his little sister, who in turn pined for his attention. The sight of two innocent children cuddling together, not yet shackled by the fear of the future, was truly heartwarming. That day, Mel was sitting in the shade of the tree reading a book. As I am sure you are aware, in that time, books couldn't yet be mass-produced. What he was reading had been copied by a scribe. I presume he had borrowed it from the church. The book, having passed through many hands over many years, was visibly worn, but I suppose that just speaks to its importance. It was in fact a Latin grammar textbook he was reading. Mel was a clever boy. He had attended church from a very young age, where a priest would instruct him in Latin grammar. So, at the time, I believe he was capable of reading even advanced texts. Oh, dearest Mel, please. The young girl approached her brother, who was consumed by the text. In her hand, she carried a large pile of rose petals. Though his sister's shadow overlapped with the trees, the boy still did not notice. So, Nellie puffed her cheeks, thrust out her slender arms, and let the petals fall. What? Hujan bunga. Look at your head. It's covered in roses, Mel. Oh, Nellie, you got petals on the book. This isn't mine. I can't afford to let it get dry, dirty. It's your fault, dearest Mel. I tried to get your attention. And besides, flowers won't get a book dirty. I must raise the white flag. When did my little lady find herself such a sharp wit? While waiting for you, I waited, and you didn't so much as glance at me. I'll be an adult by the time you're done reading that book. Oh, is it soon? That soon? When I say girls grow fast. She may be right. In that case, we should do something together before you're all grown up. Surely you won't play with me any longer when you become an adult. That's not true. I'll still play with you even when I'm grown up. But grown-ups don't play, Nellie. Fine, I'll stay a child forever then. Didn't you just say you were about to grow up? It's so mean, Mel. I'm sorry, please don't pout, my little lady. How about this? To make it up to you, I'll play whatever you want today. Really? Do you mean it? I want to play make-believe. Make-believe? Menghalu. Make-believe? Make-believe. I will be a princess taken captive by an evil kingdom, and you, dearest Mel, will be my valiant knight. And then you turn into a prince when you rescued me. A knight can become a prince. Impressive. They can. Knights and princes both have to be charming, so of course they can. Which is why it must be you, dearest Mel. No one else can be my prince or my knight. While he may have appeared outwardly embarrassed, as his rose-cheeked sister proclaimed threateningly, I am certain he was smiling on the inside. After a few moments, he meekly knelt, bringing himself to eye level with Nellie and gently stroking her soft hair. All right then, you're my princess, Nellie. And not just anyone's princess, dearest Mel, but yours alone. So, don't be anyone else's prince but mine, okay? Nellie. My princess is quite a fauna. Is that bad? Does that make you dislike me? Not at all. I'm proud to have you as my sister, Nellie. You mean more to me than anything in the world, my dearest princess. Hey! I love you, Mel. You'll always be my prince, forever and ever. Mereka so cute. Oh, Nellie, don't come crying to me if you trip running like that. But Mel was not entirely disapproving of his sister's statement. He carefully brushed aside the petals on his book, set it in the shade of the tree, and began chasing after Nellie. They were picturesque siblings brimming with hope. And at this time in their lives, there was nothing to jeopardize that hope. Would it not be wonderful if children could stay children forever, Master? I see, though. The pleasant, gentle times in our lives have value because they come to an end. Wouldn't you agree? Time continues to flow, impartial of without exception. And as such, everyone's childhood comes to an end. Without dismay, does time also follow us the same speed for each individual? Now let us take a trip down to the river of time. Please, do not let go of my hand, Master. Siapa nama maidnya? Oh, udah besar. I'll be on my way then. Oh, you usually stay for longer. Yes, I have an errand to run today. Thank you for your time as always. Would you like to be back sometime next week? Next week or the week after? Hold on to it as long as you like. But surely there are others who want to use it. Not as sharp as you, Mel. Put yourself in my shoes and you'll understand. I want to give you an advantage you can get. Oh, do you not believe me? No, I believe you, Father. And I mean to do whatever I can not to disappoint you. That's the spirit. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'm proud of you to have as my pupil. Ah yes, and Mel, do consider what we were talking about. Going to university. Indeed. If you do, I can introduce you to some accomplished instructor. There's a very little left for me to teach you, and I believe you would make a fine priest. He doesn't want to be a priest, he wants to be a prince. It's an honorable thing, Mel, to devote yourself to the service of the law. I'll give it some thought. If you'll excuse me then. I see you again. Our doors are always open. Farewell. Farewell. Seperti kamu tidak mau kembali lagi. Whether it's in the service of God or the service of the church, it is an honorable profession. But theology, I wouldn't mind entering university, but I'm not sure. I kind of like to do something different, something more befitting to the times. As for what though, I'm stumped. But I have to make up my mind soon. If I drag my feet for too long, even my father is liable to grow impatient. Mercy me. Yang saya, bless yang saya, alms for the poor. Ah, this beggar? If I'm not mistaken, he's been outside the church since last week. The way he shakes his head. Oh, that's his? Kira nenek. I can get a glimpse of his forehead under his hood. He's completely bald. But bears are some rarities. Thank you. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless your soul. Thanks. The Lord. Oh no. Then it's going to be close if I don't hurry home. Curses, and it looks like it's going to rain. Master? Master? Oh, thank goodness. You appear to have a firm grasp of your consciousness. I was afraid you had accidentally let off my hand. Now, Master, this is the period of time I truly wish to show you. The boy lady in the rose garden was now a fine young man. Nonetheless, he still bore the same gentle eyes as before, and he would from time to time show the nose of that innocent young boy. He was in his own mind still making the transition into adulthood, I suspect. Mel frequently visited the church on Sundays to participate in Mass. Though it was not a school where students had desks and sat in rows, they studied at the Marquis's estate. Secondary and higher education was not the same as it is today, and Mel was considering university. The priest wanted to recruit him to the church, but Mel was having difficulty deciding what to should do. That he had such a choice is envious, is it not? Good afternoon. I'm here to pick up my order. Is it ready? Hey, ready and waiting. Young Master Rhodes. Don't call me Young Master, please. I beg your pardon. Can Sim get me head up, please? Gak bisa bahasa Inggris. The order sat there, sir. Mal had stopped at a jewelry store in the corner of the town on his way back from the church. Buat adanya kah? The building was both a workshop and storefront, and the nobles of the area were deeply fond of the master's wares. He was so skilled, even the royal family had commissioned from him. As a matter of fact, the wooden sign out front was engraved with a replica of the piece of his jewelry said to be on display in the palace. As artistry flourished in this golden age, the number of shops selling luxurious items such as jewelry rose in kind. May I have a look? Of course. But it came out just as I hoped. Splendid work. Can afford to spend a loyal customer like yourself. An admirable work ethic. I'm sure she'll love it. Such a kind lad, young master. Boy back home could do well learn a thing from you. Every man ought to show woman some cordiality. Coming home to a cold fireplace setting indeed. Ha ha ha. Again, please don't call me young master. My apologies. I'll take this and be on my way then. Good day. If you find yourself in need of aught else, just let me know. I can make any jewelry you ask for. Come to me and your sweetheart's day will be sure as May. And I guarantee the two of you will have all sort of fun when you give it to her. Please, I don't have a sweetheart. Well, that's a surprise. I'm sure many girls are vying for your hand too, young Mr. Rhodes. Young Mr. Rhodes. A fine family, good looks, charming, and yet future is all but... I don't know then. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Good day. Come back anytime. Goodness. Maybe I'll say I want to study abroad or something. Patient as my brother, maybe. That would certainly anger him. You can hear it now. You're wasting your God-given talents, boy. I could renounce my name and rank, go somewhere far away. That sounds like the kind of plan Nelly would come up with. Oh, the garden, straight to the garden. The rich fragrance of rose grew more prominent. Over time, this distinctive scent had led the visitor refers to the House of Rose Manor. Rhodes, which you heard from the owner of the jewelry store. The mansion looked quite different than it does now, no? No thicket of ivy covering the walls and no rotten, broken doors to be found. I wonder what the Rhodes family would think if they saw the house in its present tragic condition. The sight of the abundantly blooming roses, a veritable symbol of prosperity, long since withered and turned into stone. My apologies, I got a little sentimental there. Is the maid like a ghost living in this house? Mm. Dearest Mel, what took you so long? Wherever you have been? I've been waiting forever. Nelly, you're not in the house? No? You were taking so long, I decided to wait by the gate. But you didn't even notice me at all. Is there any way to treat a lady? All that studies got your head stuck up in the clouds. No, it hasn't really. Also, you're heavy. Could you please get off my bed? Heavy? Oh, I don't know, kakaknya kayak nggak berubah ya, tapi Nelly, she looks different. I've been gradually reducing the amounts of sweet I eat, and I lost weight to maintain my figure for a new dress, and you call me heavy. I didn't catch that. Were you saying a tongue twister? You're such a dimwit, Mel. Jerk, blockhead, weakling. I've missed the book. Whatever happened to the delightful little girl who was once my sister? She'd probably throw a fit if I said that out loud. Should you really be outside, Nelly? You are the star of today's event. It's fine. They can call it a birthday party, but I know it's just about fraternizing. It's obvious that father's true motives are. He'll be getting a bunch of boys from good families to look for someone to marry me off to. I have no interest in that at all. Don't be like that, Nelly. They're all here for you. At least enjoy what you can for the party. Meh, I guess. And besides, not completely terrible. Artnya lebih muda yang scene tadi, yang di CG-nya ya. Iya ya. Tapi yang tadi kan, what do you think? What do I think? About what? The dress, baby? She looks cute in that dress. About what? Me, Mel? My new dress. It arrived. I'm wearing it. How could you not notice? I didn't notice it was something I hadn't seen before, but you have so many dresses, Nelly, so... But this is the dress I had made just for today. Look at the colors, they're so pretty. Orange. It's the work of a renowned dyer. And this belt is just lovely. Iya, beltnya bagus banget, kupu-kupu lucu. Also, itu tangannya juga kayak ini gak sih, kayak kupu-kupu gitu. Apa sih? Biasanya kan ada kayak sayapnya tuh kayak ekor gitu panjangnya, lucu banget. You see how it comes together to form a butterfly? Yeah, it's a butterfly. Oh. I'm just absolutely in love with it. I think I'll be wearing this dress for a while to come. So, tell me, what do you think? Does it look good on me? Yeah, it does. It's pretty. In some ways, I guess it's still delightful in a dark. Oh, the smell! I love you! Wow, don't jump on me like that. Ya gambar sama beda ya? CG-nya sama cosplay-nya kayak beda ya? Oh my, you dropped something. And what we have here? Wait, hold on. No, you can't have that yet. Is it a present? Give it back. I was going to give that to you later. I knew it. It's for me. And just what could it be? Hey, don't open it. What's the big deal? It's going to be mine soon anyway, isn't it? Oh, I love it. A rose necklace. And this design is from the jeweler that royal family used. Oh my dear smile. You had this made just for me. Ah, jeez. It defeats the purpose if you open it before the party. Happiness is always better sooner than later, Mel. I think I'll put it on right away. Oh, langsung dipakai. There. How does it look? It looks lovely. My prince is still the sweetest in all the land. Don't make such a white noise. Oh, but why not? A prince always knows exactly what his princess wants. And this princess wants some rose jewelry to go with her new dress. Understand? I shouldn't have it easy playing a prince, Nelly. It might be about time you found a new one. A prince is a prince because you can't just find one standing on the street corner. If you want to retire this Mel, you're going to have to wait another 10 years. 10 years? That's a long time. Or if you find yourself a new princess. I'm not so... You're about as romantic as adoptive, Mel. But worry not, your adorable sister will always be your princess. But not what you want. Are you really allowed to be judge of that? I mean, more to you than any other girl in the world, do I not? Then what makes me your then that makes me your perfect princess. Hey, what was that with laugh and you'll be over soon laugh? Iya dia sisternya. That's why I'm feeling bukan tunangannya iya tapi but like they're so close ya kan kayak I don't know what to feel actually. You're always telling me I mean more than anyone thing. Yes, you do. More than anyone in the world, my beloved baby sister. I'll take good care of the necklace. Thank you, my dear Mel. Well, if you're happy with it, then so am I. You're very welcome. Now, back into the house with you. Can I have a party without the guest of honor? Do you know if anyone else is here yet? No. I imagine they'll be here soon, though. Were you down at the church again today, Mel? Yeah, there was something I didn't know how to translate, so I went to look it up. Wow, so diligent. I can say I really like the priest there, personally. Actually, I kind of feel the same way. What? Really? Why? Well, you know, I have my reasons. So even you don't always like the priest, huh? Let's skip the mass on Sunday then. We can go play... No skipping church. 14? 14 udah mau cari tunangan ya tahun 1600 sih. As for her character, well, but a girl like that has own charms, wouldn't you say? Drifting down the river of time, the two siblings matured into healthy young adults, but the core of their relationship didn't change in the slightest. Masih SMP, iya masih SMP. Nelly was very much attached to her brother, and as much as Mel complained, he still cared deeply for his sister. The majority of them were boys. What if there's a girl and that's Mel's next princess? Next princess. Yes, I understand. You don't have to say anything more. That's Mena, right? Okay, we'll go together. Me? Alone? No, please don't make me. The inhabitants of Los Mena are surely living quite contented life. Content. And I'm sure they don't remember a thing. Who's that? Wah, jangan bilang ini tempat tadi pertama kali aku bangun yang ada fireplace-nya itu. Tapi kayak di prolog itu kayak udah hancur lebur gelap. The tabletops were removable, so they had ordered a new tabletop with design made specifically for this occasion. And once the banquet had drawn to a close, tables speckled with half-empty wine glasses and leftover candy fruits were moved off to the side to make room for, of course, the festivities. Good evening, Lady Neil. You're looking particularly lovely today. Nelly, I had this jewels cut just for you. You'll let me have this dance, won't you? She's so done. What's the matter, Nelly? You look exhausted. Is that pretty good? On what? I know you like sweets. She's on a diet. The apple candy and the rock sugar, I think. You disappoint me, dear smile. What do you think is the matter? They just keep coming, it never ends. It's driving me up the wall. Everyone's just repeating the same lines they've been taught. They all seem pretty jealous and requests to dance are enough to make a girl swoon. But I think that is true for you, Nelly. Though, why is he disappointed with me? Iya juga ya. Kenapa marahnya ke kakaknya? I think I'm done with birthday parties after this year. They'll probably throw an even bigger one next year. Huh? Why? Well, you know, you're about that age, Nelly. We are a reasonably distinct family, so there are a number of different houses that would like to have a connection with us. So what you're saying is do it for the family? No, that's not. I won't date or marry anyone. I have no interest in being used as a pawn in their entire family politics. Pawn? I wouldn't go that far. And I'm sure father wants to let you choose yourself. You know, someone you actually love. Love? I never thought I would hear you talking about love, dear Smell. You don't even understand what makes Shakespeare's play so beautiful, and you're talking about love. You fell asleep during Romeo and Juliet, and you're talking about love? We went all the way out to Club Theater too. Well, pardon me for being ignorant when it comes to romance and the arts. But you're not, Nelly. Shakespeare's make-believe story made you cry like a baby. Anyone would cry at that. You'd never be crazy to sleep through it. You'd have to be crazy to sleep through it. Jujur, belum pernah baca Shakespeare. That's not what I'm saying. Someone as emotionally vibrant as you, Nelly, would have no problem finding love. This smell. We should dance. Let's dance, this smell. What? Me? But come on, I like this song. Quit pulling on me, Nelly. What's the point of us dancing with siblings? Mother and father staring dagger at us. No matter what day is it today, Dinsmith? Your birthday. Exactly, so I can do what I want. Now, attend to your princess, as a proper prince should. Oh, jeez, how did I manage? How do I get myself into this? She was not only a skilled singer, but a skilled dancer as well. Mel, on the other hand, fumbled over his own feet trying to keep up. One would be hard-pressed to describe his dance ability as good, even as flattering. Though boys of his pedigree were taught to dance as part of their ethic lesson, he found himself more being dragged around by his sister. He could hardly be said to be attending to her. This is humiliating. Because his parents had been hands-off in raising him, largely giving him free lines to study and learn what he pleased. Mel looked like a tangled-up marionette. Please jangan bilang ternyata Mel anak angkat. From throughout the hall, he could hear giggling, uncontrollable chuckling, and people coughing to disguise their laughter. Come on, dearest Mel. If this is the best you can manage, what are you going to do when you find a girl that catches your eye? I'm on, so it doesn't matter. Follow my lead, Mel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nellie alone enjoyed her time dancing with her brother, and quite truly at that. It did not matter to her that he moved awkwardly, or the guests were giving them cold stares. It was their parents who first cackled under the pressure. Oh! A ruckus suddenly welled up near the entrance. What could that be? Who knows? Whatever's going on, I've been spared. I've been spared. It's her prince. He ordered the servant to investigate. I had the music restarted, gave a short apology for the interruption, and set the party back on course. I went to go check on the entrance with the other servants, as I recall. Oh my, why are you looking at me like that? These are not my memories, but those which dwell within the mansion. Do you think we should be following what happened next from my perspective then? That is not that confuse you. Well, your question shall be answered in time. In time. Now, let us listen to our tale. Though the party had fallen still for a moment, their father's decisive action to start the guest's festive mood in sharp order. Kirain ada tamu yang baru datang. Oh dear, I hear thunder. It was rather loud too. Sounds like we have quite a storm brewing. Oh, will the party continue on any longer? No one would be able to go home. Oh, jadi udahan nih. Although their father was quite concerned that Nellie had not got on with any of the aristocrat boys, he decided to cut the festivities short. Thank goodness it ended early. How lucky I am. This must be a blessing for always being such a good girl. I'm not sure having your own birthday party cut short count as lucky. But it was no fun. I can't help if I'm not enjoying myself. And for heaven's sake, Arthur was here. I have no interest in dancing with that dance. Arthur? Who's that again? Someone who was here? Unbelievable. You don't remember anything, do you, dear Smell? He came over to play 5000 when little. He's covered in gross freckles. And he's a huge jerk. What's wrong with freckles, though? I mean, if he's a huge jerk, then he deserves it. He said my hair looked like the color of fallen leaves. Fallen leaves! Just thinking about that ugly smell has me fuming. And yet he acts like nothing happened. He even calls me Lady Nellie for goodness sake. Are you listening, dear Smell? I'm listening. I wonder what the request earlier was. You weren't listening, were you? Who cares about that? Sorry, but aren't you curious? Yes, I am curious. It could be something dangerous. It probably was another guess at least. Maybe a cat sneaked in. You think so? I do. But enough about that. Would you like to play cards in my room, dear Ismail? Seriously, I'm exhausted though. It's not even that late. Fine. Something feels kind of off, yeah. A cat? I want to go check. Come on, hurry up. Hold on. You don't need to direct me, Nelly. My birthday isn't over yet, so you're not done attending to me. Oh, Nelly. I'm scared. Something got into the house. What is that? Her bathroom? His bathroom? It's so dark. By the way, bentar deh, aku kepanasan. Aduh. Actually, kapan pas aku lagi ngecek-ngecek optionnya kan ada option yang buat voice ya. Aku kira ini voice tau gamenya. Gak tau enggak ya. Tenggorokanku cuy. But I just wanna nap. I can't sleep. I wonder what the commotion earlier was about. I got to sleep. It's all the storm's fault. That's why I can't sleep. Takut. I have a really bad feeling about this. I'm just fighting for nothing. I'm sure Nelly was right. It was just a cat. Maybe a dog. I can't sleep. I hardly ever have this much trouble falling asleep. What could this feeling be, I wonder? It's not quite avoiding. Walking around the house at this time of night isn't going to help anything. But I'm not going to fall asleep just lying here. Mel, what is this? Why's your house actually so scary? Stop, aku gak suka. Come on. Lagunya serem. The only sound that could be heard in the dark corridors were the sharp pitter-patter of the rain, his footsteps, and his breathing. Though he was intimately familiar with the layout of the house, that night, the hallways felt like an endless labyrinth filled in shadow. No moonlight shone through the windows, so naturally, he found himself moving cautiously despite being in his own residence. Keeping the palm of his hand pressed up against the chilly wall, he put one foot in front of the other. But to where he was supposed to head? Mel, of course, had no way of answering that question himself. If he had anything, it was guidance from above. The path to his destination lit by flashes of light. I hate this so much! Or perhaps there was something else leading him along. Actually, I don't mind scary things, but I just hate jump scare, and I feel like there's jump scare incoming. Though he progressed with a fair bit of hesitation in his steps, Mel was slowly but surely drawing nearer to one room in particular. He made his way through the seemingly endless hall, Past the living room, its fireplace, long since cold. Jujur aku gak mau, nanti gimana dong? Internal recorder. Siapa itu Abigail? And then he stopped outside an Abigail's bedchamber. Abigail? What's an Abigail's bedchamber? Bukan sama orang ya, kayaknya itu jenis ruangan. The dim glow of lamps peeled through the cracks in the door. A gust of wind is not necessary to make one flicker. A precise movement, a vibration in the air from someone speaking. The slightest of motion can cause the light of fire to quiver, shifting subtly as though nudged by invisible fingertips. That's a light from inside. Is he still awake? Of course. Is he visiting Nelly? But he had reservation about peeping in on another's chambers, even if it was his own house. Moreover, this room was assigned to a woman. There was a woman behind the door. What would you do, Master, in this situation? Would you come to your curiosity and gaze inside? Or would you respect the owner's privacy? Shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk to someone, just knock the door. You don't need to peep inside. But the voice, it feels like it's calling to me. Someone else. What? Is something supernatural? Like, yes, me. It sends someone watching me at that moment. Ah, gak suka, takut. He had succumbed to his curiosity. He stood on the other side of the door from me. From me? His flaxen eyes open wide, trying to remain as invisible as possible. The wavering in his heart seemed to create faint ripple in the air, which I pretend not to notice. Yes, I knew he was there. I could sense his presence and his wavering emotion. However, I couldn't begin to speculate as to his true feeling or how great a surprise this was to him. I too am discovering new phases of this tale by viewing it through the eyes of the mansion. But it is not I who is of concern, Master. It is you. You and... I know I shouldn't be doing this. I should be saying myself. But I can't look away. Oh, kaget! What is that? That's the maid, but the maid has a black hair, right? Her skin is so pale that you can practically see through it. Is it that white because she was out in the cold rain? Her hair is white as snow, and her eyes, they're like, how do I describe it? The vocabulary truly lacks for a situation like this. They look like blood? No, it's just disturbing. Then mine, perhaps. No, more translucent than that. Gemstone then? Yes, gemstone. Her eyes are like rubies. I've never seen anyone like her before. What could they be talking about? Her lips were bluish purple, her soft delicate skin sullied with grime. Her twinkling eyes pointed down at the floor, and her hair was disheveled mess. She was even at glance clearly not a lady of means. What happened to her? Yeah, I wonder what happened to her. He had for the time being forgotten the shame he felt for Pippi. As he strained his ears to hear the conversation taking place inside, a silky voice arose from the white-haired grassroots lips. So feeble was the sound that a gentle breeze blown through the room could carry it away. I apologize for the trouble. Do nothing of it. Give your apologies and thanks to the mistress. Understood. There's something strangely comforting about this house. Almost as if I've been here before. If my father were here, I'm sure he would be quite fond of it. I'm sorry about your father. I'm sorry about your father. There's nothing you could have done, I imagine. When you came to our rescue, he was already... Rescue? Father? Was that perchance what the commotion was about? She flickered her gem-like eyes upward. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, what the heck? It was when the boy finally felt a pang of panic. For a split second, his flaxen eyes met her ruby eyes, causing him to recoil from the door. Did she touch me? I'm not sure. It was only for a moment. She can't have seen me. The boy did not have the courage to peek in on the room the second time, so he cautiously returned to his bedchamber as quietly as he could manage. But even beneath his covering, he could not erase the girl's eyes from his memory. Her melancholic dark irises, her voice, delicate as glass sculpture, her pale, almost lifeless skin, her pure white hair. Every singular detail kept him from banishing her image from his mind. Nor could he restrain his heavily pounding heart. Could she be? Is something the matter? No. I just thought I was someone watching us. It's only your imagination, I'm sure. If not your imagination, then perhaps someone, some unseen force was watching you. Unseen force. Are you familiar with how people refer to this mansion? Rose Manor. Yes, indeed. It is called Rose Manor because you can smell the sweet fragrance of rose garden even at a good distance. But that is not what I meant. It is said that a witch reside within the house. A witch? I have not heard any such stories. You probably wouldn't have. It was a very, very long time ago. I think you need to consume something. You have a peculiar blessings about you. Should I consider that a compliment? It's getting late. You should get some rest. A room has already set aside for you. But first, may I ask you one thing? Yes. I do not believe you have given me your name yet. My name is... What's her name? Tell me what's her name. Wake up. Get up, Mel. Look. Huh? It's morning. You disappointed me there, Mel. It's very much long since morning. I didn't see you at breakfast, so I came to find out what was said later. I've really been asleep that long. My father is too lenient on you, dear Mel. Oversleeping is hardly proper behavior for a firstborn son. I know. But before that... Yes, dear Mel? What are you doing in here? You can't just go prancing into a boss bedchamber. Leave that to the servants. I did send one for you. You're the one who refused to wake up. Besides, it's not like we're strangers. We used to sleep together all the time. That was a long time ago. Things are different now. Oh, you're overthinking it, silly. Now hurry up. Out of the bed, sleepyhead. Alright. I'm getting on. So, can you see yourself out? Oh my, you look awful, dear Mel. For someone who overslept, you look like you didn't get a wing last night. You think so? You didn't go out to the town last night, did you? Naughty boy. I would never. You know that. You squeak. I don't think I believe you. I didn't go out last night or anything. I'm tired because you had me playing cards until late, Nelly. Hey, we weren't playing for that long. Besides, look at me. I get up just fine. Anyways, shoo. I can get dressed with you in here. Fine, I'm leaving. Oh, I almost forgot to smell. What now? Come on, no need to be mean. I shall be quite surprised at the news. Oh? At breakfast? Which you miss, father told us. So sure. I really want to say. Sounds like you want me out of your room, dear Slam. Please, Nelly. We got a new maid today from a house we have twice done, supposedly. Oh, it's the white-haired girl. Has a very unusual appearance, that one. Have white hair? How did you know that, Desma? Thanks, Nelly. Hey, get back here! Oh, for goodness sake, what's gotten into him? Bah! The majority of the servants were men. However, the ladies of the house all had Abigails, so there were several woman servants. What's Abigail? I'm going to search. Wait. Abigail. What's Abigail? Hmm, oke. Abigail itu ya maid ya. Maksudnya ladies of the house tuh kayak ibunya atau adiknya itu yang cewek. Cuma anggota cewek itu punya pelayan wanita gitu ya. The maid, by and large, is taken from the daughter of other estate families. Hmm, ah, oh, I didn't really think this through, did I? I don't even know where she is. I'm guessing she's probably mother's maid. Right there. It has to be the girl from that night. There's no. But, oh, jangan kalian sama aja. Let be awkward. Okay. They're siblings from different mother. I think. Oh! And then what are you going to do when you meet her? Pardon me. Hearing his footsteps, the young woman raised her head. She caught Miles' gaze and for a brief moment Mary blinked at him in silence. Not Miles, yes. Your father informed me of you. Did he? I guess I don't need to introduce myself then. I believe she made an attempt to smile, though it was difficult to tell, and she quickly dropped her gaze back to the floor. Flex and Ruby met only for the briefest moment. She seemed to be looking at both someone and no one at all. Everyone here truly has the most beautiful color of hair. Did you have business with the mistress of that? I can let her know if you would like. No, I was looking for you. For me. On his way to find her, Mel had come up with a number of subjects he wanted to talk about, and he generally had little trouble speaking with others. He had less experience interacting with women, this was true, but the time he had spent around Nellie had kept him from stumbling too much. Until then, yes, for you. Uh, why would you be looking for me, Lord Mel? I, I was wondering how you're doing. Pardon? I'm quite fine. Good, that's good to hear. You fool, Mel. What were you even saying? You have more important thing to ask. Like where she came from. Tell to her she has pretty eyes and hair. But I don't want to trouble her too much. Not bad. Yes? Said, you just suddenly fell silent. Was I in your way? In my way? No, not at all. What are you up to? Cleaning. Well, yeah, I didn't even need to ask. You're cleaning. Uh, you can just let the other servants take care of the cleaning. You're one of the noble's daughter who took in, right? We took in, right? Then why is mother making? No, I'm doing this because I want to. The mistress appeared to be busy and I couldn't simply be idle. But I enjoyed cleaning. Well, if you say so. Say, yesterday, this manor is truly a thing of beauty. All the many roses in the garden, even the furnishing has had a great deal of thought put into it. This family must have a wonderful sense of aesthetic. Oh, yeah, thanks. Did she just change the subject on me? I'm delighted to have been given the opportunity to serve in such a magnificent house. Mother and father actually had nothing to do with that, not even the garden. That's all been around since my grandfather's time. This mansion was a complete wreck when he bought it. Oh, was it? Yeah, frankly, I'm surprised he actually paid money for it. The chandelier in the foyer was shattered and only half attached to the ceiling. Most of the decoration on the walls were broken. I can hardly imagine. This is a marvelous, impressive house. I'm sure he'd be flattered to hear it. My grandfather was a bit of an eccentric. He liked to do things people didn't expect just to watch the look of surprise on their face. He was the kind of man who would buy a mansion that was beyond repair just to give it a complete new life. Everyone who had seen the property before it was renovated was astonished. They regretted taking the opportunity themselves, seeing the transformation it underwent. I was just thinking that you kind of like this house. What do you mean by that? I mean, when you first arrived. Oh, no, never mind, forget it. She figured out you're peeping on her, stupid. Yeah, you're kind of stupid, Mal. Stop being stupid. She hasn't yet, has she? Yes. It's nothing. The more I think about it, you and the mansion aren't really comparable. Oh, the truth is, it being a rundown mess isn't the only reason nobody wanted to buy the house. They say, a witch live here! I'm scared. That all who dwell within this house shall be met with misfortune. Do you believe it? I... I'm just kidding. It's not actually true. It's all rumors and hearsays, endless to make the tale more exciting. The rumors only started because of how it used to look. If the mansion tree we got misfortune, then we wouldn't still be here. And it wouldn't explain how my grandfather died. Do you know how he passed away? No. How did he? Shit! Sorry. Inside a lovely lady. What? Believe it or not, that was how he died. Together with a young, beautiful woman. His time ran out while he was making love to her, they say. That's so disgusting. Really good way to go. But you're something misfortunate. What did I tell you? Uh, yes. J- just so you know, I promise I didn't inherit my grandfather's possibility for such base behavior. I'm a pure body and spirit, dedicated wholly to my studies, so... Hey, still laugh. My apologies. No, it's fine. Anyway, we were talking about the mansion, right? I've always thought it was kind of strange place myself. The dress you're wearing, it was worn here after my grandfather bought it. What do you mean? You don't see that kind of design around these parts, so I'm guessing it was probably imported. Oh, really? The architecture is really old-fashioned too, which must have caught grandfather's eye. When he announced his plans to buy it, the entire family opposed his decision, but he refused to budge. Renovation upon renovation gave the mansion new life, but but all his work, but of all his work, he was most fond of the roses in the garden. He collected species from all across the world, and every time he got a new one, he would summon the gardeners to arrange and grow them. It took incredibly long to complete. There were even some that wouldn't grow in the climate of his land, but grandfather refused to give in. He truly loved those. Me, I don't really get how someone could be so impatient about them. Just embracing every time someone calls this house Rose Manor. Perhaps the rose were meant for someone. What? I'm simply speculating. Roses makes wonderful gift after all. Indeed they do. If you like roses as much as Nelly, then you're welcome to go see them for yourself. Pick as many as you'd like. If anyone asks, just say I give you permission. I... Don't be shy, I'm sure it'll get tiring if all you do is walk. No, I'm sensitive to sunlight. Oh, that's unusual. Perhaps that explains why you're so pale. I had no idea, that sounds rough. And your skin is so pretty too. You don't seem terribly surprised. What? Oh, no, I'm very much surprised. Or would you have preferred a more dramatic response? No, I expected you to find it disturbing. I'm sensitive to sunlight and can hardly spend any time outside. It makes me sound like some kind of demonic creature. Oh, you worry too much. There's not a monster in the world as weird as you. He's gone. Ah, yes. Are the other maids teasing you perhaps? That black-haired one so silly. She's, how should I put it, a little frightening. Almost as if she has a steel heart or something. She's impenetrable. Right, she's one of Mother's maid too, isn't she? Now I'm even more worried. Since you refuse to follow my instruction, you are henceforth hellspawn. Can't imagine her saying that. Oh, and again. I'm very sorry. No need to apologize. In fact, I wish you'd laugh more. Mm, she's actually very kind to me. And everything she does it with incredible precision and efficiency. She looks so young, and yet she has such skill. How long has she been here in the mansion? Actually, she's been here for quite some time. But I don't know exactly how long. No one knows how old she is. It's kind of creepy. I... I've never once considered her such. Sorry, that's right. It's bad manner to speak ill of others. Either way, sister scares me. It's like there's no light in her eyes, or like her smiles are all fake. That doesn't make her any less pretty though. The conference hasn't died. I have to think of something else to talk about. Um, uh, oh, yes. You can ask me anything. Does the master, your father, work well after you retire from the mansion? I have not seen him around. Oh, yeah, father frequently returns home. This mansion is actually our secondary house. Why do you ask though? I was just curious, nothing more. Oh? Um, uh, yes, what is? One of the maid asked to see me, so I should be on my way if you'll excuse me. What? Alright. See you later then. Bye. Oh, alright. One moment. Since you're sensitive to the sun, I can pick some roses from time to time for you. For you to decorate your room. Well, that's all. Sorry for holding you up. Why am I so bad at this? She definitely thinks I'm obnoxious. I want to hide under a robe. I want to refresh time and try this over again. Roses are not becoming of me. It's too kind. Hmm. Sebenarnya aku tadi mau udahan sampai chapter itu selesai alias sampai kayak ada because my voice and he doesn't even ask for her name. What's with you, Mel? Oh, wait, inspect your memories is loud. Aku sebenarnya pengen lihat. What is that hand? Apa yang lihat galeri ya tadi? Ini kan ada yang kayak bagian galeri-galeri gitu nggak sih? Salah. Anyway, I'm so sorry, but I think I'm starting. My throat starts to feel itchy, so I don't think I can continue today. I've talked too much today. Today I had a presentation, so I'm talking so much. Uh, I hope I can play more tomorrow, but I hope my voice come back soon. Actually, just talking like this, my throat is hurting a little bit, so I guess I'm going to talk for today, and then let's continue again tomorrow. I'm so sorry, but like I have to preserve my voice, or I might not be able to talk for the next, I don't know, 3 days. Okay, thank you for today. It was really short, like maybe 1 hour and a half, but the story is really interesting and it has some scary vibes going on. I don't think it's going to be very jump scary, so I'm glad, but still it's scary to me. So yeah. Oh, it's actually an hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours, so I guess I'm going to sleep early today. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. Have a sweet dream. Bye bye.